friends, and what's going on today? Welcome back to the den with me, Justin the Red Island Shaver. So glad to have you along for today's video. Yes, pre-recording this on Sunday for Monday. Kind of sticking with my every second day shaving, and just really wanted to crack this one out, but I really wanted to put this one on camera because I had this planned for today anyway, and I was like, no, this is one of those ones that I want to have on camera because I absolutely love this soap. Oh man. Oh, Peter Charkalis. Oh, this stuff is the bee's knees. That's right. Ariana and Evan's Asian Plum. What a scent on this. It's plum, tobacco, vanilla, tonka bean, coffee, and a touch of Plumeria. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But the splash is really where it shines. The soap does smell really good. Don't get me wrong, but that splash really brings exactly what this scent is supposed to be. Because sometimes soap bases can skew the scent a little bit, but the splash is always going to be your best representation. When you get that splash on your face, oh my. Once again, going with the Simpsons Trafalgar T3. Absolutely love this brush. And you have a chance to win one of these brushes. I could tell you straight out, but let's make it interesting. So, go to Instagram. Down below in the description box, you're going to see the links. You're going to see the link to BBS.Live. Go to BBS.Live and look at their posts from 2 nights ago, which was Friday night. By the time you see this, I think it was Friday or just, yeah, it was Friday night. I did an impromptu Instagram live with Mel from BBS.Live. So he is giving away a Simpsons Trafalgar T3 to anywhere in the world. And all you need to do is follow his simple instructions. And it does involve me. I'm not going to tell you it involves me, though, because I'm going to be sneaky that way. The only hint I'm going to give you is, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet, and you're watching this, you might want to hit that subscribe button. We'll just leave it at that. But anyway, if you do want a chance to win a Simpsons Trafalgar T3, go check out that video. Like I said, it's 2 videos ago. You should see 2 videos from Mel on their page. There should be his theme of the week for today, which is hashtag straight edge week, or single edge week, sorry, hashtag single edge week. So you should see that video, and then the video after that will be the impromptu live I did with Mel, complete with technical difficulties and a special guest, which was Drew Bechtel, which was a ton of fun. So yeah, go check that out. Follow the instructions, make sure you've done everything you need to do, and you could win one of these awesome synthetic brushes. Arguably, probably one of the best mass-produced synthetic brushes on the market, as far as I'm concerned. I have some artisan synthetic brushes, and they are fantastic. I love my artisanal synthetic brushes. But this, as a mass-produced synthetic brush, absolutely love it. It's great. It mimics a badger, the way a badger lathers, but with all the feel and the softness of a synthetic. Really quite remarkable. I like it. I like it a lot. And then you kind of get a little bit of that swagger. It's like, yeah, I got a Simpsons. See? It's right there. I got a Simpsons. Now, mind you, it's not like, like a Simpsons 3324 or nothing like that, but it's still Simpsons. And that's good enough for me. Although I would love to add a Simpsons badger to the collection. I don't really want for a whole lot these days. I do have a lot of goods, like a lot of really nice stuff. So I kind of look at collecting in a different view. I don't look at it as a quantity based thing. I look for specifics. And that's what I look to add to my collections now. Just specific things. And the Simpsons Badger is one of those things I would love to have. And that's why I don't buy a whole lot of razors and stuff. I try not to lather my eyeball. That's why I don't buy a whole lot of razors. Because, I have razors that work very well for me. So now I'm just concentrating on getting specific things. I would try and get this lather worked in here. I loaded too much like I always do with Ariana and Evans. Seems like a little dab will do ya sometimes. Definitely fairly pasty here. This could definitely take a bit more water. I'll just paint a bit more in instead of splaying it and see what happens. Anyway, hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. Pretty good here. Doing a little bit of barbecuing. Hanging out with the family. Wife is on vacation for another week, so I'm just chilling it, taking it easy. Just having a good old time. Cranking out some shaves. All that good stuff. How's that looking? That looks pretty good. Maybe one more little splay just to build up a little bit more volume that I can paint down into the brush. And then as you can see, I get that flow through all nice and full. And I know I have more than enough lather for 4 passes with my cleanup. All right, we'll go with that. So put that in the scuttle, clean up the work area. Get the hands nice and dry because we are doing a Kamisori shave today for the single edge week. I know it's technically, I guess if you're talking single edge, maybe you're talking like a gem or an injector or a vector or something like that. But you know what? I'm going to include, for my personal use, I'm going to include my shavette, and that is the Feather Kamisori, the ACSS, so Artist Club stainless steel Kamisori. Absolutely love this razor. We have a Feather Professional blade in here on its 8th use. No signs of giving up yet, which it shouldn't. And away we go. Oh yeah, I like butter. Nice shallow angle. No pressure, just let the blade do the work. And it will do the work nicely. That's the hardest thing about using these shavettes, or any straight razor for that matter, is resisting the urge to bear down. Sometimes you may think you just need to, you may need to give her a little bit, put some pressure on there, but you do not. Very nice. Wicked. Very nice first pass. Yeah, these feather blades, I'm telling you, they are wicked sharp. There's no need to help them any. They're perfectly capable of cutting all on their own, and they will. It's just, all you're doing is just guiding it along your face. That's the only input that you need to do as the shaver, and they do all the work for you, and I love them. Incredibly smooth shaving too. I find these feather professionals are, at least for me, they're the perfect mix of sharp and smooth, and you pair it with a great soap, great slick soap like this. It's just a recipe for a great shave. Scent strength on this is holding up nicely throughout the first lather. It's just a nice, pleasant, easy peasy mid-strength scent. That's the tricky pass for me right there, because it's so quiet. It doesn't even sound like it's cutting. It doesn't even really feel like it's cutting, but it's cutting. It's crazy how efficient this blade is. Very nice. So what's everybody have planned for this week coming up? Really not a whole lot going on here. Gonna take it easy, I think. Mentioned in my last video, about getting all the diabetic stuff sorted out, so probably on Monday, that's when I'll start the process of making the phone calls and doing all that stuff. So that's about really all I have planned for this week. Not very exciting, I guess, but you know what? Sometimes there's nothing wrong with not having a very exciting week. Very nice. Very nice. Just gotta dry the handle off on this a little bit. The handle on this is rubberized, though keep in mind if you do get soap on it, it is still going to get a little bit slippery, so bear that in mind. You do want to keep a dry handle at all times when you're using one of these. You do not want to have a slip. That is for sure. Now we'll go into the hardest pass. I did have a little light up here in the bathroom that actually helped out quite a bit. The problem is the battery didn't last in very long, so I'm gonna have to pop the back cover off and see what kind of batteries the stupid thing takes, and get some new batteries in it. Because it does help immensely by illuminating the neckline here, especially with my bathroom. The light is right above my head, so it puts my neck kind of into a shadow, and since my vision's a bit dim anyway, it kind of makes things kind of tend to disappear down there. We don't want that. Nice and gentle. Beautiful. Just effortless. These blades just cut through the hair so effortlessly. That's why I love them. I think I missed a spot there, but that's okay. We'll get it with the cleanup. Very nice. And that concludes the shave with the Kamisori. So I'm going to do my quick little cleanup as I always do. I'll be back with the post. Back in a second. Alright, we are back, and man, that was a great shave. Only needed a little touch of cleanup after that Kamisori. It's probably one of my top 3 razors in the den, actually. To be honest with you, the Schick Goat 500, the Golden 500, my carves, and that Kamisori. All great pieces of kit. So we're going to go with the matching splash, and this is the truth right here. Oh, this is such a great aftershave. Oh yeah, I get just a real big hit of plum. And then vanilla. And then some of that tobacco and the coffee. Oh, it smells so good. Really love this splash. And it's got some great strength to it. This is gonna last all day, especially since I put it everywhere I pretty much can. Great stuff. This is pretty much a den staple for me, I think. This is like a have to have it in the den. Such a killer scent. Alright, well that is the shave for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. So remember, go check out Instagram and the BBS.Live page. Check that video. Follow the instructions. Do what Mel says, and you could be entered for a chance to win your very own Simpsons T3 Trafalgar brush. So that's it for me. Until next time, have a great day. Have an even better shave. Be safe to one another, and be safe to one another. That doesn't make any sense. Be kind to one another. Be safe. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.